This is Brian Baines, Foggy Furze, Hartlepool. 1:30 in the morning. Yes, it's rather chilly, but you know what? There's some really community-minded people out this morning. These guys are going out every morning, early hours, checking and making sure that the Foggy Furze area is actually free from crime and free from the issues that cause crime. And they're doing some great work here, and we've come this evening to find out and meet with a gentleman called Terry. Good evening, Terry.
Good evening. You all right?
Can I ask you what you're doing out in the area at 1:30 in the morning?
Getting cold. Just basically making sure the area's safe and well for the residents who live around here.
So could you tell me, how long have you been doing this, Terry?
Just over 12 weeks now.
Yeah.
In total. I come out during the night at certain times, different times, and we just go around the areas making sure if we spot anything, report it to the police, or if it's not worthwhile for the police coming out, observe it and log it down. We've got like a system on the Foggy Furze's page where all the residents can log anything down, and we can produce it to the police or the council.
So what's giving you this idea? You know, I'm sure you haven't just woken up one evening and thought, right, I'm going to start walking the streets. You know, a lot of planning must have been involved in this. And why have you come up with this idea?
It's just the lack of police resources, lack of council support and stuff like that. When you report a car crime, house crime, you just get a crime reference number. Yeah. So basically you put an insurance claim in and you pay for that, don't you? Yeah. And that's so it's just basically trying to stop that or eliminate that a little bit. It didn't stop one. Perfect.
See, when I first heard about this group, I thought, oh no, you know, there's men going around the streets and that and all of that sort of thing. But from what I've read and from what I've listened to from your colleagues and people who work with you, you're doing some pretty amazing stuff. You know, what issues have you come up against?
We've directed a few people home where they're being a bit tipsy. We've seen a lot of females walking on their own, stuff like that. We've seen a lot of people who've tried car doors and they've disturbed them, like deterred them. It's just, I mean, you're getting like the people that walk about, that shouldn't be walking about basically. Yeah. And we just try to deter them, and people say, well, you're just moving the problem on. If we move the problem on, that's not my fault. I want our area to be safe. I've got kids myself, a family and that. I want to just make sure they're safe.
So what would you say to other people in maybe not even in Hartlepool, maybe in wider afield and places like that? What would you say to them who maybe want to come up with a sort of idea and maybe want to do something like this for their community, or even maybe in the Foggy Furze community?
Basically, go for it, but like get guidance to how to sort of do it. Don't just rush into it because you get classes of vigilante and we're going to go walk around the streets threatening people and stuff like that. We don't do that. That's what we don't do. A lot of people don't see us. We don't approach them. We're safe that way. Just look into it, and if they feel they can do it, best to look at the community. Best look at them. What
sort of feedback are you getting from the community, the Foggy Furze community, even though, you know, as you say, some people may not see you even out, but do you get any feedback from people?
Yeah, we get a lot of feedback, a lot of positive, really positive, which is quite good. Against like the residents from the Foggy Furze, and we've had other people from other areas, messengers, and ring us up and saying, oh, well done, and how do you go about it? And we've explained to them.
And what about the feedback from the police? Have they been...
No feedback.
No feedback?
Local council, zero response. The local councils around the area, zero response. What one councillor, she got asked to come out, and she works for a living, and she may not be able to come out because she hasn't got the time. I work for a living, so the other people who will still find time, like yourselves, have come out tonight, and it looks like they're zero. Like no response at all.
So, can tell me, Terry, right? What's your typical working day then? Because you told me you work yourself. Sort of like, you know, coming to do this. What's your working day? Let the people know.
Well, Friday 7 in the morning till 8 o'clock on my first job. Second job 8:30 to 2:15, and then came back here from 2 o'clock to 4:30, and then obviously repeat that again over the weekend.
So you've got plenty of time and you work as well, and you still do this for the community? Pretty amazing stuff, and you're not a councillor?
No, it's just part of the thing. My family understand, they know where I'm coming from, and people approve and they appreciate what we're doing. It's the same as the other lads and lasses, they do exactly the same thing. It's a pity other people didn't come on board who could get the publicity and who could help us.
If someone wanted to volunteer with yourself, how would they go about it? And how many currently do you have maybe wanting to volunteer with you?
At the moment, there's about 12 of us that do it at the moment. We've got a couple that don't want to be named as well. If they want to volunteer, they just go on the Foggy Furze webpage, and there's like a form there what they're filling, so they can go on there, fill that forming, and we take it from there.
Can I ask you, are they CRB checked?
They are getting CRB checked in the process. A lot of them now that want to join, they explain that they've got to be CRB checked or DBS checked. That's in the process at the moment. So basically, the ones are DBS checked, they come out with us. And that so it makes it, obviously you don't know who's coming out with you.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I think it's really important to reassure other people, the residents and everything, that people are clear and are law abiding when they come out. Well, it certainly feels a little bit safer this morning around the streets, and I really do appreciate it. And I think a lot of people in the Foggy Furze area and Hartlepool do appreciate what you're doing. For free on such a cold morning, Terry. We appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime at all.